What does it take to have the highest number of wins, a 6.5 KD, and over a 50% win rate in Warzone? Let's find out with this quick review of our legendary partner, Iron. You can catch Iron on Twitch at its_Iron, warming up in Kovacs and dominating lobby after lobby in Warzone. A healthy in-game economy is key to his success. Acquiring a loadout, having extra armor, and plenty of utility provides an enormous advantage when facing under-equipped players. This significantly de-risks early encounters, and this provides some room for error in surviving to the late game. The key here is building an economy as quickly as possible. In squad play, an excellent strategy they employ is having one player land on a helicopter, while the other 3 players find some floor loot and farm some cash. The helicopter provides the mobility and protection to leave unfavorable areas, complete contracts, and quickly loot high value areas. This strategy can net the team a very early loadout drop by pooling their cash at a buy station. And depending on that location, they'll often take the helicopter to a defensible area like a rooftop for a safe loadout. With an early loadout and a helicopter, they can now snowball their economy and pick up extra utility like self-revives, munition boxes, precision airstrikes, and so on. With all of this equipment, the risk of losing an engagement or running out of resources like armor and ammo is greatly reduced, further de-risking the game and setting them up for that win. Strategic positioning is essential to victory in the Battle Royale genre. In the early to mid game, Iron often plays around rooftops as they are highly defensible locations, and depending on where that circle ends up, these buildings may no longer be an option. But if you watch Iron carefully, you will notice that he always plays around some form of cover, whether it's a shack, some rocks, or even just some sloping terrain. Playing with no nearby cover can easily throw a game if you are caught out. And in general, you'll notice that Iron seeks out high ground whenever possible, as it is typically the most defensible location with the best sightlines. Securing the right position throughout the game requires experience and familiarity with the map. Covering all of the best areas is outside the scope of this video, so instead we'll summarize some strategies Iron employs with his positioning. Number 1. He always tries to have some form of cover nearby. Number 2. He seeks high ground whenever possible. Number 3. He minimizes flanks. If you can be attacked from every angle, your position is vulnerable. Areas like rooftops typically can only be attacked by other rooftops or a stairwell, making it easy to defend. Later into the game, you will often see Iron skirting around the outside of the ring, as it is essentially a wall behind him where enemies are very unlikely to be, minimizing the areas he has to pay attention to. Iron has excellent aim, and combining this with his strong in-game economy, this allows him to win the vast majority of his engagements. Developing great aim in Battle Royale games like Warzone is unfortunately a very slow process. The slower pace of the genre means instances of actively aiming at players is actually quite low. This is where aim training in Kovacs comes into play. Much like going to the gym to build a body, playing Kovacs is that same form of hyper-focused environment that lets a player build their aim as efficiently as possible. Improving your aim has positive, cascading effects on your gameplay that can greatly improve your chances of winning a match. Each Warzone victory can be broken down into a number of engagements you are involved in. The better your aim is, the higher chance you have of winning each of these engagements and progressing further into the round. Even Iron is human, we think, and occasionally he makes some mistakes. Fortunately, his great aim can often mitigate these, turning extremely dire situations around through raw mechanics. We currently have a featured playlist in Kovacs with Iron's personal playlist that he uses to warm up before his Warzone sessions. We highly recommend checking it out. For Iron's settings, loadouts, and stats, check out his Twitch channel and chat commands. Be sure to catch his stream, as there is so much more we can all learn from his gameplay. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.